Hi, everybody. We're back again.
Yay! Hello, everybody. So Hannah tells me that there's a countdown, and when we talk, you hear it like,
I know, we go ready, ready, ready. On the replay, you could hear us talking last time, so we tried to be quiet for the countdown this time.
thank you for joining us, everybody, especially this impromptu live. Hannah and I thought it was high time already, even though we just met. We'll probably be doing this more often because as the holidays come, there's so many releases coming. It's insane. And we had a real big one to talk about this time as well, didn't we, Hannah?
Yeah, we did. And we've also got quite a surprising amount of new releases to talk about since the last one, because they are coming in thick and fast right now.
They really are. They really, really are. So we're going to be probably doing these as long as you guys enjoy them. We're going to kind of be doing these hello, Janice, as things kind of, as all these come up and all this stuff. And as we build up, we're going to make sure to include you guys in our thoughts.
Hi, Danny.
Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining us. We're so glad to have you guys here.
Wait.
Oh, great. Very nice. So we have lots to talk about. Let's get started, Hannah.
I go straight into it. So if I move
Yeah.
now, I've made a slideshow, and I'm hoping it'll work, so I don't have to go looking for pictures.
Well,
So
Hannah always goes above and beyond.
well, this is the first time with this slideshow, so we shall see.
Bear
Okay.
with us, just like we talked through the. So we're going to get right into it, aren't we, Hannah? We're going to get right into it. All right. We can let the chat kind of start too, but I'm sure want to know what Hannah and I are thinking about this. And I think actually, Hannah, I think we think two different things actually, which is kind of going to make it a little interesting here. So I'll let you start. What are your thoughts on this release?
So when you say we think two different things, I'm guessing you mean whether or not to review it, because we haven't actually discussed this, me and Rebecca. We've both been really busy. Rebecca literally got through the door just now, so we haven't actually spoken about this live at all.
We haven't.
I've got to say, I'm like this. I was a bit like that last time, up and down. Should I, shouldn't I? And if I was going to review the collection, if anyone's interested in it, I would be reviewing the light shade and the light lipstick, not the dark. No chance for me. But so I thought maybe I won't. Maybe I'll find another quad quince, even a 15 pound that has the same shades, but that's got a blue steel grey type of shade, and I
It
cannot
does.
find another quad with that combination, which is maybe they've done that very intentionally and made it, they've looked into that. It's a for me, it's a gorgeous color combination for me. It is very nice, but well, when I said I might do it, I didn't know what the prices were.
Mm.
When I
Who
saw the
would have
price,
thought they would have raised them to that? Raised them, okay, but they raised them.
yeah.
Um, my feeling on it is, yeah, if I had, I would have done the darker one that appeals to me more. Um, I have no problem with them charging whatever they want to charge. I can't buy Chanel handbags anymore because even the smallest one is $10,000. And so my feeling about it, Hannah, and I did say this to you, I know, is it's just not for me anymore. It might be for some, but it's not for me. And to me, it's kind of like buying a new car. Um, Maybe in the US, we don't have like economy versions of Mercedes like you guys do in Europe, but in the US, they're always luxury cars. And maybe I would test drive if I wanted, maybe the smallest Mercedes, but I would never test drive a Bentley. They're just not for me. I don't even look at them. And that's kind of how I see what Louis Vuitton has done here. I have no problem with doing it. And if they can sell it, more power to them, but they won't be selling it to me. Not because I am protesting the prices. They can charge whatever they want, but just because the entry level prices aren't for me. So I'm out.
I'm putting the price differences up on the screen now. Somebody asked, are they refillable? From what I
Yes.
understand, the cases are, and you
Yes.
can use your old ones in it, but what you can't do is get the shades again, they're limited edition. So these are one-off, the eyeshadows, and they're different cases. So you could buy the case, buy the eyeshadow, reuse the cases as we could before, but the prices have gone up by that much.
Dramatically gone up.
The difference.
Dramatically gone up.
I mean, they're different colors, but I mean, when I saw it, are they diamond encrusted? Are they made of gold?
Okay, so I
Much.
I come from a very unique, and I told Hannah, I told you I had a lot to say on this. I come from a unique perspective, you guys, because remember, beauty used to be my secondary thing. So when I would get a job as a magazine editor, often it was fashion and beauty. And I was like, ugh, I got to do beauty too. Honestly, you guys. So I come from the fashion side of things. And fashion is 100% snobbery. 100%. Oh, you didn't get an invite? Yeah, well, fashion is the mean girls at the table in high school, you guys. Don't think it's anything other than that. Um, and so a lot of this is like, oh, you thought our prices were too expensive? Well, now they're really expensive. So Maybelline is affordable. Don't think that fashion isn't like this, because it is 100%. So I kind of giggle to myself because I'm like, well, fashion being fashion. And Pat McGrath comes from fashion. She comes from Alexander McQueen. She has a very much like, this is a club that you're not a part of, sweetheart. So sit down. And that's how fashion is, you guys. So this is very fashion to me. And I go, okay, well, it's not for me. So I will not be joining you. But I've never had a problem not sitting at that table at high school. And I think for most of us, we have gotten used to the high end luxury fashion making their beauty accessible. Because as Michelle Bernstein and I always talk about, beauty is what funds their couture. So, their fragrances and stuff have always been what funds it. Um, and so Armani beauty, their fashion and bags are not affordable, but their beauty is. Chanel, their fashion and their bags are unaffordable, but their beauty is affordable in a way. And I think Chanel tried this a little bit. I'll shut up in a minute, Hannah, I promise. Chanel tried this a little bit with the $200 lipsticks. I don't think it went well for them. I don't know how this will do for Louis Vuitton. I think they're the first one to actually be luxury and yet make their makeup luxury as well and not affordable. And I think we then go, what the heck is this? I don't know. It's just fashion acting unattainable. So I'm just out, but not because I dislike them, but just because it's not for me. I'll shut
Yeah.
up. I promise, guys.
I mean, it was crazy the first time, let's be honest. I mean, I did think the formulas were outstanding,
I
but
agree.
sort of Tom Ford's outstanding for me, that sort of level. And I can just about argue that I'll pay Tom Ford prices, but that's something that's taken me a long time to get around to, and things like Clé de Peau prices. But this is this is crazy prices. So
It is, but it's crazy on purpose. They are trying to make a club that only certain people can be a part of.
yeah.
You know what I
So
mean?
split votes for trying it, 50-50 on the poll.
Well, I think I got to be honest with you guys. As a viewer, I'm all for Hannah wasting money on it and showing it to me so I can see it. As a creator, I am not all for Hannah wasting her money on it and not getting a return on investment.
Yeah, I mean, for me to get a return on investment, I'd need to get an awful lot of subscribers on the back of my, and an awful lot of views on the back of my purchase. I mean, I can get a fair bit of content out of it because it's quite fun to compare it and do side by sides. And even I thought about getting a ColourPop palette, which I've actually found one that's similar in Color Story. So I thought,
Oh, really?
ColourPop versus that could be fun. I quite like doing stuff like that. And eyeshadow is my gig. That's what I enjoy. But
Right.
so if there was ever something I'd buy from Louis Vuitton, it wouldn't be a handbag, it wouldn't be shoes, it would be eyeshadow. That would probably be it. Because I'm not interested in anything else. But I'm not interested in the lipsticks. I'm certainly not interested in the balm. In terms of what I do for a living, I enjoy that. But it's just, if I thought there was interest, then I suppose I could just one lipstick and one eyeshadow. But it would, I mean, it's huge. It's absolutely huge. And
And
we
and
could
if
give you
you're
figures on views. I'm not going to give you figures, but me and Rebecca can promise you that we do not get the money back in views for something like
oh
that.
God, no. And here's the other thing, Hannah. Everyone's got curiosity to see it. If you happen to be the 10th person on YouTube that had it and they've already seen it from 9 other creators, no one's going to watch then anyway.
And last time it went out in PR to quite a few of the big creators on TikTok, didn't it? So if that happens, we'd be late to the game anyway.
Mhm.
So it's, I mean, it's difficult. I mean, there was a fair bit of interest when I did it last time, but not as much as when I do Dior, I'd say. So
That's I to me it's just there's always creators, you guys. I hate to say this, but there's always creators who are brand new and they max out daddy's credit card to buy the entire Louis Vuitton line and get it first and bribe someone who works at a store and then they're going to run with it and they can enjoy that. I don't have time for that. I would love to, it's just not for me. I would love to have a Bentley. It's not for me.
So, I mean, if you want to look at the collection, we haven't really looked at it much here, but obviously the first one's going to have extremely rich colors.
It's beautiful.
I mean, I would actually hate that color story, the black
I
one, but I
love it.
a lot of people would love that one, wouldn't they? But it's
I
too
love
much.
it.
Whereas the light one, I love. I can see it. They've done well there because I think both tastes are going to be really, they're going to attract both tastes there. The lipsticks, I wouldn't say I'm particularly interested in. I mean, we know the packaging, the formula is good, but the price is crazy.
Right.
And the color looks okay. It looks a bit summery, the light one for me. I don't know if I'd want a summery shade when this isn't, it looks summery to me anyway. I suppose it could just about be autumn. That black balm is a bit interesting. If you look at the swatch a bit below there, it's
Mhm.
just interesting in the same way a Colourpop one would be, in all honesty. And that's how much I'm interested in the lipstick. Whereas the eyeshadow, I've got a genuine sort of interest. But then they're also introducing these cases. I mean, these are just obscene prices. What are these?
Louis
Lipton
Vuitton is obscene for a keychain. And you know what? It's funny because Hannah, you've heard me say this a million times. It's like the handbag dilemma. Like people go, well, a Louis Vuitton handbag isn't worth the money when you could buy one at Nordstrom for $500. You could buy one at Target for $70. Or you can throw your stuff in a hefty plastic bag for 20 cents, or you could just put it in your pocket for free. So I don't know where the argument ends when it
is it
spirals out.
like someone just said, is it an investment? Like I read something earlier about how it's not because it's makeup, but then the case might be. But then I don't know. Like I suppose one day it could be vintage makeup. If you, in our case, as creators anyway, we could be donating it to people who move on and do our job in the future. If we had anyone, I don't, we personally would benefit from that. But I suppose the things, if in 5 years' time they bring out one, we can be pulling it out and saying, well, this is what they did 5 years ago. And then it could make a good video, I suppose. But as in, if it's good for you as a collector, I mean, maybe it would, maybe, I just don't know. But I
I
haven't
don't
heard
know either.
they carry any value. Have you heard anything on that?
I don't think so. Shelley,
Mm.
what does the sharpener cost? I don't think they carry any value. And as for Laura, I saw you saying highway robbery. I agree, but is it if you're not paying for it? I mean, do you guys see what I mean? Like, I could say a Chanel bag is highway robbery, and anyone who uses anything over a hefty bag for their items is being ripped off. I could say Bentley is highway robbery, but kind of Toyotas are expensive too. Like, the sharpener is almost $500, Shelley. Oh my god, that is laughable. That is laughable. It is. That's funny. 455 or something. Shelley says for the sharpener. It's part of me while I do take a moment to laugh. It is all personal choice, Ms. B Noodle. It really is.
I mean,
It's not for me.
it's what does it do for you?
I
Because
agree.
some things will bring you a lot of joy. Like jewelry lately has been one of the things I'm enjoying, and I will spend
Same.
quite a lot on jewelry, and I really look forward to it. I love changing it. I've got it on every day. For me personally, in my job, and it'd be the same for Rebecca, I couldn't say I would enjoy this the same way because we tend to review so much. We don't have time to enjoy it. I think if I
Mhm.
wasn't doing what I did, I probably would actually get a lot out of this. In fact, I'd probably be more inclined to buy it when I'm not a creator because I could buy it and think, do you know what, that's my autumn palette and I'm going to enjoy
Absolutely.
that. I'm gonna wear it minimum of twice a week, and that's going to be my regular. It's going to be my special occasion. I'm going to pull it out again next year. I'm going to enjoy the packaging because I did think the packaging was incredible. I thought the formulas were incredible, pretty much unbeatable for me. So if you get that much pleasure from it, then and you can afford it, then there's no judgment at all. And I can imagine maybe it would be high on my priority list. Maybe it would. I don't know. I couldn't, but as a creator, it's difficult because we know it's going to go into a drawer. because we have to review so many
At a
other items.
time when we have so much to buy. But it's
Yeah.
really funny because fashion is, you guys, fashion is about looking at what you want to attain and what you can't attain, and it's about exclusivity. So they're enforcing that here. It's not as much, Laura, that they're slating it for millionaires and billionaires. It's that they're slating it to let you know that it's not for you. And that is very fashion. And I think that most of us don't keep up with Louis Vuitton. Like, how many of you, and many of you will raise your hand here, but how many of you have walked into a Louis Vuitton boutique and seen the price of a pair of sneakers? How many of you have walked into a Louis Vuitton boutique and seen a price of a keychain?
Somebody just then,
You
sorry,
know,
about wanting to screenshot what's here. I can put this slideshow into
we got to
photos.
see the sharpener that Shelley told us about. That's hilarious.
I don't know if that's on my list actually, but anyway, I'll put it on my community tab on after the live if you want to get the pictures from this.
Where do
By
they
the
come
way,
up with the numbers? Laura asks. It is an exclusion. It is an exclusive number, literally. You cannot be part of this club. Okay, I don't want to be part of it then.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, an investment is a car or a home. I
I
know
agree with you, Laura. I agree with you.
it's like I get coins for my husband. He collects coins because he loves them, and you think, well, the only reason they're an investment, which I suppose they are, is he can hand them down to the kids, and would they sell them or would they become precious like they are to Gatia, you know?
Here's what I'm finding, you guys, in terms of luxury resale. Like, I have some Chanel bags that my grandmother had, and they're amazing and they're retro. They don't have any resale value because she used them. People want their luxury items non-used and in a thing like pristine and like with like mothballs, you know. So if you're going to use it and enjoy it, it's got no resale. It's not investment. It's not a home. It's not a car. I agree with Laura.
Yeah, the 400 thing that Banana Noodle mentioned is the eyeshadow pouch. That's available now, but it is new. And I've put these up on the screen because I think these are all relatively new.
Mhm.
So those are the lip pencils that recently launched. If you wanted the full collection, just 740 there, but it does come with a nice case. And I don't know what, I suppose this is some sort of makeup box. I mean, they are fabulous, I suppose, to look at, but they're huge. I mean, eyeshadow cover, keychain. It looks like a keychain, doesn't it?
It does.
400. It's a and those brushes, they came free with the eyeshadow last time. They came in the back of it, didn't they?
Yep.
So I don't know if they're now making that something they're charging for.
Just to
Yeah.
look, but I always knew it wasn't for me. Yeah, for clothes. That's and this, okay. Here's the weird thing, you guys. Louis Vuitton is the first one to make their makeup prices commensurate with their prices for everything, whether it be a keychain, a pair of replacement shoelaces, anything. Um, if you walk into a Chanel boutique, you would be shocked. You would drop your teeth how much even a keychain costs. But their makeup, for some reason, is accessible. The reason I put scare quotes is because obviously it's not really accessible, but it is. I mean, you know, same thing with Tom Ford. Go check out a Tom Ford handbag, a Tom Ford clothing, anything that he makes. You would be shocked at how prohibitive the pricing is. So $100 for an eyeshadow palette is absolutely ridiculous, but it's just within the realm of being able to purchase it if you want to. So Louis Vuitton is the first one who's gone like, nope, we're blowing it out. We're making it commensurate with the price of our sneakers and everything because we're involved. Okay. What they're saying is it's not like when Gucci had Cody do it and who's doing Gucci now. I can't remember, whatever. They're like, we farm it out. Louis Vuitton is saying we are not farming it out. We are doing it here in house, so you're paying in house prices. And we are just not used to that. We are used to luxury brands that farm out their beauty and therefore can charge cheaper prices for it. You know what I mean? I don't know what you guys think of that, but L'Oreal will do Gucci. Okay.
Somebody pointed out that if I get the Dior collection, it probably costs more than an eyeshadow palette, and that's definitely something I've thought about because I do review the full Dior collection, and I don't get a return for my investment in many ways, but I feel I do because I've sort of built my channel based on the fact that I review Dior. because that's what I started doing from the beginning. And I know that that's why a lot of people subscribe to me, and it's something I enjoy it, and I can go back on old collections. So it's a bit like taking that dive as well with Louis Vuitton. I did get it last time. If I get it now, I'm sort of committing to getting it for good, because they're becoming investments. So I can start comparing this one with the next one. But will the next one be £1 million? And I'm like, oh, how on earth do I do this one? But it's like I am 50-50. That's my honest thought. But that is for the channel. And if it was for me, I doubt I'd get it for myself. I do doubt I would. But I can see the appeal.
But do you guys see what I mean? That they are thumbing their nose at us. They are going, oh, you thought that was pricey, huh? They are.
Yeah.
It's not your club, sweetheart, is what they are saying to us. And that is somewhat offensive, but welcome to fashion. I am offended by it too, you guys. And I just said to them, okay, you don't want me at your table at lunch. I'm not gonna sit at your lunch table. They are thumbing their noses at us. Please know that. There is no part of LVMH here that is going, oh no, we just kind of had to and we're sorry. They're just like, oh, you thought that was too pricey for you? Watch this. Hold my champagne. So just so everyone knows, this was absolutely beautiful.
Thinking twice there. Nice stuff. That's Maria, isn't it? We said we'd do a live with Maria. We need to set this up, don't we?
I'm happy to do it, Maria. I would look forward to it.
We need to come up with a topic. But yes, it's it is tempting. It's one of those ones where I will, I won't, I will, I won't.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm still on the. Do you know when I'll know? Is when it launches. I was like this last time. It launched. I was like, I'm buying it immediately, and I just changed my mind. And then I'm like, should I have done that? And I remember speaking to you, Rebecca, and saying, oh, shall I review it? I don't know if I regret buying it now. It was just one of those really weird ones. And also because there's a lot of anger around it, and we were worried about getting a lot of anger on the channel, and we don't really want to bring a lot of negativity to the channel either, really, do we?
Oh God, it's awful. And people are really getting upset, but I think to myself, why? You're not guaranteed that you will be able to afford luxury anything. Why are you angry about it? It's just not for you. Don't buy it. But we're angry because we are used to the model of beauty being somewhat affordable from luxury brands. And Louis Vuitton's just decided to be flagrant and not do that. Okay, but it's not for me though.
Did you see that last comment? I can't get it back now. Sorry, we've got comments coming in thick and fast here. It's making Clé de Peau look sensible. It is. I know. Clé de Peau's cheap.
That's funny. I don't, there was a lot of worry last time too that Louis Vuitton is going to do this and everyone else will follow suit. I don't think so. I don't think it worked for Chanel.
Do you know the thing that for me that stood out this year is how much affordable makeup has gone up in quality, and they might have increased their prices a bit, but still very affordable.
Very much so.
If anything, I feel like the knock-on effect of luxury becoming out of reach with some brands is that affordables become better, and they're starting to match them even in packaging sometimes. So I think maybe it's having a good knock-on effect in a sense.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I mean, maybe if Dior's your thing or Chanel's your thing, but there are definitely some brands like the recent Kiko collection I just did. I love the packaging, the formulas were outstanding, and I said in that everything I got was the same price as a Victoria Beckham foundation, which I don't have a problem with the price of the Victoria Beckham personally, because of the ingredients. I accept I'm paying for really top skincare ingredients, which we do or don't need in the foundation. But I love the foundation. I love it enough to argue I'd get it. But at the same time, they had a Kiko foundation, which was phenomenal. And that was just one of many products in that collection. And I think that maybe that's the upside, is that affordable is starting to improve a bit.
Well, here's the other thing. Luxury is redefining itself. And what I mean by that, again, you guys, I'm coming from that editorial viewpoint. The Hermes Birkin means nothing now because we have the Walmart Birkin. You guys know what I mean by the Walmart Birkin? There was a Birkin being sold at Walmart, and there are imitation Birkins. And so when somebody is getting out of their Range Rover with a Birkin versus someone getting out of their 2011 Nissan Altima with a Birkin, it's redefining what luxury means, and luxury is losing its it's losing its luxury status. We're redefining luxury, which is actually kind of fun, in a kind of a pop art Andy Warhol type sense. So luxury is now trying to get its footing and keep its relevance, and this is clearly how Louis Vuitton is trying to do it. And I don't know if it's going to work for them. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys. It's a bit of an esoteric concept, so I'm trying to, sorry to get philosophical, but I do intellectualize this kind of stuff. And that is definitely what's happening here, is a shift in what luxury even means anymore.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's bound to cause offense though, because it is such, it's
They're happy to do that though.
it's a food bill for a good few weeks.
They're quite happy to do that. They're like, yeah, sweetie, it's not for you. They're snobs, you guys. The people that make the high end fashion and the couture fashion are the mean girls in high school in the cafeteria. Just so you know, they
Yeah,
are.
Rebecca always says that, Mandy, how they want you to just pick up the lipstick as a little extra sideline on the way out because you're someone who goes in and buys 12 suitcases and shoes and you've just spent millions, so a little lipstick here and there is nothing as your little extras to go in the bag.
100%.
And if you're not in that sort of spending bracket, which let's face it, most of us aren't, should we be getting them at these prices when we're going to get them from Clé de Peau and Tom Ford and Chanel and Dior? We're going to get that luxury, and they could be better. We'll certainly get more color options. I mean, this is the fall collection, so does this mean we're getting a Christmas one? I don't know.
We might be. Or maybe they'll do like a whole huge trunk that holds all of it.
Oh dear me.
They enjoy the look at Pat McGrath. This is Pat McGrath's thing. Do you remember what she made us do with the Supreme lipstick? Do you guys remember the goose chase around New York City? Does anyone here remember that? You have to go here to find out here to go here. She was making people run all over the city to get her Supreme lipstick. You either had time for it or sorry, you had to go to work like a peasant. That's just how fashion is, So this is the same person who made us do a wild goose chase. And what did you call that? What do you call that thing when you go from place to place and you have different things at different places? I can't remember what it's called. Does anyone remember? I don't remember anything anymore. That's the same person. A fortune. Yeah. What is it? Fortune hunt?
Treasure hunt.
Treasure hunt. There you go. For so a scavenger hunt. That's the word I was looking for. Exactly. Treasure hunt. It's probably in Britain, right? Scavenger hunt here. She made us do a scavenger hunt for a lipstick when she did it with Supreme. And Louis Vuitton and Supreme have been like that and all that stuff. And you can't get it because you didn't know somebody and you don't have that kind of money. It's very much, you guys, that's not implied. That is very overt here. So
Hermes was like, what's been the most expensive thing with Hermes?
They have a leather lipstick case. That's insane.
Oh yeah, the 400 lipsticks case slip. Yeah, that was a bit bonkers, wasn't it? I mean, that doesn't interest me in the slightest.
No, not at all.
I do like handbags, but I've never been a handbag person. So maybe if I was, it would. I don't know. Scavenger hunt, treasure hunt. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, one thing Dior doing a lot is the limited edition. So you do have to scramble to buy because quite often I'll do a collection and by the time someone's even seen it, something's sold out and you don't get it again.
Exactly.
And you don't know. So you feel you've got to scramble to buy it because if it's gone, it's gone. But it might
Chanel does it too. I spend so much time fielding DMs from viewers who are just like, I just want to give them my credit card and buy that lipstick. How is that so hard? It's like, well, because it's Chanel and you're not good enough. Or as B Noodle says, nah, 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 nah. Exactly. And to think that that's not part of it, it is. And that is also why people get their dander up.
Yeah, perception of scarcity. I always felt they have a million in the cupboard and they literally put 100 out on their website and they do it on Selfridges all the time. You'll see sold out on day one.
Nordstrom does it too.
And then miraculously, Selfridges have got more stock the next day. I mean, one of the things that came out the other day was they found a box in a cupboard. I'm like, really?
Exactly.
only box left in the world. Everyone runs to Selfridges, buy it now. It just gets that demand, doesn't it? But at the
I
same time,
get
if you
it. Yeah.
and you're going to chase it, I suppose. Like I buy straight into that. Dior's release, get it this second before it goes, and that's what I do. But they did it with Louis Vuitton, didn't they? If you remember, they sold out within hours in the US, and
Yeah.
suddenly there was restocks within about 5 days, wasn't there? And now there's no problem with stock, so that was a load of nonsense as well. Because
And it's not just perception of scarcity, you guys. It's also fear of missing out or not being part of the, I don't know, glitterati or the, so like you didn't get this, others did, but you didn't. Well, you gotta be special, which you're not.
about
It's the
more,
mean girls. It's the mean girls, you guys. It is.
yeah, Morphe is one of the brands I think that's really up their game this year. Morphe, Alphabet, certainly Kiko. I really rate Kiko. They're not mega affordable, Kiko. But they're still not like Charlotte Tilbury prices.
Mm-mm. And Ms. B. Noodle is saying that, Dior put her through the ringer to prove that something was crushed or missing. And yes, that is again a little bit of that attitude of, I'm sorry, well, just buy it again. What's wrong with you? You're inconveniencing them. Yeah, it's interesting. And they do often put sold out before they do. So
Yeah.
it's interesting, but this is just where beauty and fashion, which live together very well. But if you've only been on the beauty side of it ever and you haven't witnessed the fashion snobbery, this is quite a taste of it that you're getting. And I understand you don't like it. This is how it is.
That's terrible, though. You should not have to go to those lengths, should you?
Mm-mm.
To
I
prove it.
switched when I was doing editorial, you guys. I switched from consumer fashion to trade fashion, the business side of it, and I was much happier. Consumer fashion was terrible snobbery. That's Anna Wintour with her dark glasses and sunglasses in the front row. You know how it is. You've all seen Devil Wears Prada. It is that. So,
Yeah, Morphe. Nearly everything I've tried from Morphe this year. I did a full face of Morphe recently on my channel, and I don't think there was one product I didn't like. They
mhm,
really improved, even their brushes, really, really good. So I think maybe that is a knock-on effect. So maybe that's the positive. If they want to make all these things so hard to reach, then the more affordable brands can start bringing luxury style products. Certainly the formulas, they don't always have the packaging, I know, but certainly formulas are starting to become much, much more luxurious.
agreed. So, but last time with Louis Vuitton, Hannah, they were saying, if you pay these prices for it, everyone else will follow suit. I don't think so. I mean, Chanel is just like, oh, no, we're okay. We're making money.
Yeah, I mean, I think prices have just gone up as they usually do. Like, I think this year, if they do they're doing that £9, it might be £5, $5 more than the previous collection. But I doubt it'll be any more than that. And that's fairly standard, isn't it? That it goes up by a few pounds, dollars every year. And
Yeah,
I doubt those will change. In
I
fact, some
agree.
things have actually been quite reasonable, and some things have dropped. Like Banana Noodle pointed out earlier, the Tom Ford Foundation even came down in price. And I noticed when we talked about Westman Atelier, we were expecting that foundation to be 100 or something, and that's coming out at 60. So that's not too bad. I mean, so maybe those brands are starting to see that they need to do that as well. So I don't know. Maybe it's not having, like you say, it's not having any impact, I don't think, on the beauty industry. It's just raising a lot of interest, enough interest for us to talk about it and everyone else here to talk about it. But and then it makes me curious to try it. I'll admit it. It does. And I like the color and I like the
We're
packaging.
talking about them. It
Yep,
makes them relevant.
it
And
does.
I don't care what you say. If you've never been able to buy a Louis Vuitton handbag, you are still, you are still going to be able to afford this over a handbag.
Yeah,
So
that
it's
is
still
one
going to
thing.
get those customers.
I mean, the packaging is the best packaging I've ever seen in my life. I will give them that. It is really
It's
good, isn't it?
gorgeous. Yeah, of course. Tasteful and gorgeous.
But then it will be stored away and protected and not used much. But that wouldn't be the case if it wasn't for my job. I think if you got it, you'd use it quite a lot.
I agree. But for us, I don't know if it makes sense, but we have a different problem than our viewers.
Yeah, we do. And also the people will say if we review it, we're supporting the whole concept, which is
Ugh, yeah.
not the
I,
idea.
I don't have a problem with someone supporting the concept. It's not going to become industry wide. You know
No.
why? Because it's capitalism. People will pay for what or not pay for it. Nobody's going to keep paying that much for eyeshadow. So
M and Co. Can you imagine M and Co come out with an absolute
please, I
louis
hate M and Co. And I would love them if they did this because it would be hilarious.
That would be funny. And people say it's better quality or something. Oh, that would be worth a video. It's worth buying one just for that. So I can
Totally.
see a comparison between M and Co.
M and
Maybe
Co. That's hilarious.
that's what
They
I
would
should
have
look
like an
at.
MC instead of an LV. That's funny.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't buy expensive bags. I love the bags I get, and I rarely spend more than 100 on a bag.
I love expensive bags, and once a year I treat myself to one. I can't buy them like I used to could.
Yeah, but
They're
then
too
I buy
expensive.
about £600, £700 ones a year. So, it's just we've all got what makes us happy, haven't we?
It's for sure.
And that can be the same with this. If it makes you happy and you're going to get a lot of pleasure from owning this, then absolutely, why not?
And it
And
is an entry level. And Louis Vuitton's saying our entry level is higher than Chanel's entry level. Okay, get down with your bad self. That's fine.
what is the poll saying then? So 71% say no thanks. Is it still on the screen? Because I can just see the
Not
comments now.
anymore. And I think if you guys are ready, we can go to the next slide. It's up to you guys.
We can. I'll leave the poll up. So if anyone
Okay.
wants to, we will take
And if
notes.
anyone wants to add more comments, please feel free to. But I don't want to keep everybody who's like, okay, we've beat that dead horse. I want to move on for them. But if anyone has more comments to make, of course, please do.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so the next slide is this launched today, actually.
Oh, I'm excited about that. It's a new lip, huh? Look, there's reds, so you know I'll be doing that.
The only thing that doesn't make me want to buy a lot of colors is that it's sheer, very sheer, so I don't think it'll show up much, but I love Violette FR. I love it. So I can tell you now I've already bought two. I've bought the first one, which is a fig, I think, and I've bought the last one in that
I'm
picture.
looking it up on Sephora right now. Do you know what cracks me up, you guys, is all over TikTok Shop. Violette FR is on TikTok Shop now, and they have all the creators going, this is a French brand. I'm like, she lives in Brooklyn. She lives in Brooklyn. Drives me crazy. This is a French brand. I don't know why that just makes me angry, guys. There you go. I'm looking it up on to see if it is on Sephora. Did Sephora get it, guys?
It's oh, where was it? I got mine directly from the website, but I got a feeling it has
Yes,
launched
it is. It is.
already.
Well, no, no, no. The Sheer Shine hydrating lipstick is, and one new shade. But no, yeah, no, it's not. It's not on Sephora yet.
If you are ordering from the UK, by the way, I think I paid no shipping or very small shipping. It's not terrible anyway. You just have to wait about 10 days. But I always buy direct. And I don't think I've ever disliked anything I've bought from them.
Yeah, it looks like you guys in the US, it is just on the Violette site.
Can you order from there in the US?
Yes, although I'm seeing it showing that it's at Sephora, but it's not.
Maybe I'll come tomorrow. Maybe it's just launching a day in advance on the website. But yeah,
Maybe. Hmm.
it does say these are sheer. So if you look at the top left picture there, you can see it's got a sort of
Well, they have some that kind of look like this, guys. I'm a little confused on the Sephora site, but they're like a two-tone. These are the two-tone also. So Sephora has these and says that only one of the shades is new, you guys. Somebody update me on what that means.
as far as I know, this is a new product. It's not two-tone, I think, from what I read. It's got this sort of jelly outer area and the pigment is in the middle. So when you put it on, it's going to be like a clear lip balm on the outside, and then the
That
pigment.
is an old product that I have from her. I have that already. And
Or maybe.
Sephora is saying that only one of the shades in that is new.
Oh,
Is there only one shade new on this, guys? Who knows? Am I right or wrong? I could accept it if I'm wrong. I don't care. I think this is an older product with a new Core color and then jelly exterior. It's not a new product, is it? I have one. Anybody know? I get a yes. Yes, only the fig one is new. Okay.
Oh,
Thank you.
there
I
we go.
feel a little bit better.
Okay, so I bought fig, but I've never had these before. Has anyone tried them then?
I have one and I liked it very much, but I haven't used it since I reviewed it.
Can you remember if it had any pigment?
Not much.
Yeah, I think that's the problem. It's going to be, it's just shea. It seems a strange time of year to come out with something like that because it's a bit of a summer product, really, isn't it?
The balm is stiff, Olivia, if I remember. You're right.
So it's not very hydrating then.
If you can get it on, it's just not a lot of pigment.
Yeah. Okay, just looking at the last comments. You like the fig? Yeah, I like the look of the fig.
Cool
Yeah.
tone.
Yeah, that's why. Do you know, that's probably why I like this brand because she always caters for cool tones.
Always.
One of the brands, yeah. So really,
Not a
really,
French brand, though. She's from Brooklyn at this point. Cracks me up.
right. Shall I go to the next one?
Yep.
So
Oh, Gucci. Finishing powder. Oh, God. Powders are so boring, you guys.
yeah, I thought these were going to be highlighters again when I first saw them, but yeah, just finishing powder and no more information at the moment. So two different shades, I suppose, for deeper, warmer skin tone. I mean, if it's anything like the Glam Meteorites, I'd probably like it. I do like using a finishing powder. I use one most days, to be fair. So it depends. I'll try it and then I'll
Pretty.
be.
It's pretty. Yeah.
It's
Powders
pretty.
are so boring.
Yeah, they are, but I use them, so I do review them. So I'm
I do too.
definitely going. Is that a no for you on a finishing powder then?
I think it's a no. Right now, it's a no. Yeah.
Yeah, I will order one, I think. What was it? Kind of like, yeah, the clear, yeah. I got a feeling I'm going to be bored by those, to be honest, from Violette. But anyway, I've bought them now. You weren't that impressed with them. You just get color in the middle, and your lips look weird. Oh, I did think.
Yeah, I do remember, Vicky. I remember that too. I was like, oh, that's weird because it like makes that stripe, Hannah, where it's got like, Vicky can back me up on this, where it's got like color and then clear, clear, and it's weird.
I did think it was a bit like bitten lip. You know, I get that with the Victoria Beckham. Oh, which one is it from Victoria? I hate it. That. Oh,
Hi, Bertie.
they've heard something outside. Yeah, watch it. That bitten lip. Isn't it called bitten lip from Victoria
is.
Beckham? And
It
I
is.
hate that.
It is
Just
tough.
like
It's hard to
wine.
use.
You know, if you get wine stain caught in dry lips,
Yes.
that's what it looks like. It's
It
hideous.
is. It is hideous.
So if it does that for me, I'm not a fan of that look. Plus, they tend to be quite dark shades oh no, just
Stain, yeah.
my dad used to drink a lot of red wine and he didn't notice he had wine lips, and I used to think, oh, wipe your lips.
That's
Sorry,
funny.
Dad.
He didn't realize he was wearing the Victoria Beckham Beauty bitten lip before his time.
My dad started this trend. Yeah, pass on the Gucci. So I'll probably guess it, but it's not exactly thrilling, is it? Let's be honest.
No.
So this has just come out now, YSL cream blushes. And what confused me about this is if anyone's seen Michaela, what's her second name?
Yeah.
Anyway, she's on TikTok. I'm sure you've heard of her. And she's reviewed these. She tried one on. She tried the number 44, which is Nude Lavalier, isn't it? And she tried the cream on, and then she topped it with the powder. And what was noticeable is how different the shades are. It looked really good. Obviously, Michaela does make things look very good, but it did look like a good formula, but the colors are really different. So be aware of that. If you're a fan of Nude Lavalier, it does look like a very different shade to the powder one. It looked less pink. It looked
You know
more,
what's funny is I think I've got this coming in PR hand, and when they offered it to me, I'm like, why are they offering me this old product? Because the shades were the same, new, you know. And now I'm realizing it's new. So I think
yeah.
I got two coming. I think, I don't know.
And I would
This is the
imagine.
problem with PR. We don't know, and then we order it, and then we're like, it comes for free, and it's like, ah.
Sorry, I missed those. Talking about the Violetta for no pigment power. Oh no, I did do those, didn't I?
Yes, you
Sorry.
did.
I'm repeating them. Sorry.
It bears repeating. It's okay.
Yeah, Navy Noir. That's coming up on here. Use a lip brush. Yeah, I think you would have to use a lip brush, wouldn't you, to prevent
Yep.
that? But yeah, we're on to the YSL comments now. I will begin. I'll definitely get Nude Lavalier because I've got, I think, everything in Nude Lavalier now. So I can do the lip, the blush, it's nice to
I'd
have.
like to see if I'm getting them in PR, but I don't know.
Looking at the shades, I probably, Toffee Temptation sounds nice.
It does, actually.
Nude Lavalier, definitely.
I
Not
got that
much.
strawberry thing or whatever it's called. Is there a strawberry one there?
Yeah, there's a Strawberry Seduction, Deep Indulgent Red.
That's what I did. And one other one.
I think I've got that one in powder because I've started buying red blushes. I started getting brave in the last year with them.
Love them.
I think they work on fair skin if you're
Hi,
careful.
Michelle.
It's a very natural shade, isn't it? Red. I wouldn't try to match up the shades. Yeah.
Yeah, there. It's almost like the shade is a nod to the original shade, but it's not. It's
Yeah,
like
they are.
it's like Charlotte with the Pillow Talks. It's like, okay, this has nothing to do with Pillow Talk.
Yeah, they are very different. They might complement each other quite well, though. So if you think like the Patrick Tar cream and powder, so you want to do the powder then the cream on top, for instance, which I really like to do, and I like to do that with the Dior. You could be doing that with the YSL, and it might work quite nicely. That's definitely what I would like to try. So yeah, definitely be getting. Hi, Michelle. Definitely be getting at least 44.
Agreed.
Should we look at the next one?
Yes.
Oh, so I've put an affordable one in because it caught my attention with the packaging because it looks cute.
Oh, Elf.
Yeah.
They do well with everything they do.
So they're partnering up with Bubble. Do you know Bubble Skincare?
Yep.
So I don't know if they're necessarily new products from either side, but they're sort of putting their names on each other's products, I think, because this one here is their moisturizer, the Drop and Dunk bronzing drop. So I don't know if they've added new shades in, but I just like the look of the packaging and I like the look of the blush. It says Camo Slide Hydrating Blush Serum. I love formulas like that. And the last few blushes we had from Elf were really good. So that's 100% yes from me.
I
I
am
don't,
out with Elf. It's just one less rabbit hole to go down.
yeah. It's one I go down quite regularly, so I'm still in it. But yeah, I've been enjoying them. Oh, we're just talking about YSL there. About the strawberry, peach and strawberry, if you didn't like those. Sorry. Mauve never looks mauve. No, you're right. It always looks warm on me.
Always looks cool on me. Interesting.
Everything gets warm on me. It's so rare.
No, Bubble, I don't believe has had color cosmetics before. That's the part. Yeah, that's what makes it the collab exactly.
Yeah, they've
I
only
think.
ever done skincare, I think, haven't they?
Correct.
Yeah. But it looks very Korean inspired, I would say, by the packaging and the formulas, which are just really trendy right now. So definitely be worth picking up a couple of those, I think, the blushes.
Probably really would be, honestly.
Yeah, Elf and Rhode. Didn't Elf buy Rhode? Is that
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Okay. This is not out yet. August 7th, this one's coming out. So I've been on
Coming.
the list. And definitely interested in these because I really liked the first ones. They had great longevity.
Great longevity. So this is the non-matte version, but the matte version was so useful. I just don't know if these will be as useful because, you want to come in with the sparkle and we just have that so much. But yeah, I mean, the matte was just a wonderful product.
I think these would interest me if they actually don't move in the crease, because so far every type of liquid product that's brilliant in matte is never so brilliant in shimmer, is it, for movement
Every
here?
time. And if these are going to be as good as the matte was, then,
If it sticks and you can get a one and done and it doesn't move, then it'd be really good. I'd definitely pick up one or two shades. I don't kind of go mad, but I really like the look of the
same,
taupe
same,
brown and rose gold, I think would be the two I'd go for there. And you
same.
probably Are they the
Well, no,
two?
I'd go for the warmer shades, but yeah,
Yeah,
the bronze baddie or the brown sugar or something like that. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. Mario. I do love Mario products. To be fair, he's a really good brand.
it is a good brand.
A better price than Lisa Eldridge. I think. The only problem with the matte ones is I know a lot of people struggled with working with it because it takes a little bit longer to. Sorry, it dries down faster. It's the fastest dry down I think out of anything I've ever tried. So you do need, if you go for it, like I bought black. I decided to be
Ooh,
really brave.
I didn't. Yeah,
I bought every color because I loved them, and that was just for me really. But you do need to be fast with the deep shades, and you really need to wipe it with a wipe if it goes wrong. So that is the only downside. So if these have that same effect, it might put people off, but it
agreed.
depends. As long as you do one eye at a time and you get familiar with the product, you might find you're getting more longevity than you are with anything you've tried, you know, anything else that's out there.
Yeah, agreed.
So yeah, definitely be trying a couple of those. This stuff
Ugh,
seems
this is Hermes, right? Ugh, lip care mask. No,
so boring. This is going to be very expensive. I mean, it sounds
and
nice.
boring.
Orange
Boring.
food cream. I mean, it'd be nice if it was a freebie, but it's not going to be a
Yeah, if
free.
Hermes could just give us something for free.
Yeah, give it to us with an eyeshadow at Christmas, please. Yeah, the e.l.f. bronzing stick in Fair is such a good formula. So's the blush. Which one's boring? Yeah, this is boring, isn't it?
It
But
really
they
is.
are giving us some lipsticks. I think that's coming up next. There we go.
Look at the cases, how pretty they are, but still.
Yeah, they do have really nice formulas as well, don't they? Even
They
though
have lovely formulas.
there's not
And
one
and
color.
talk about a brand that is entirely inaccessible. I dare you guys, the next time you're at a mall that has an Hermes, walk in. You'll be shocked. But yet their makeup is accessible, which is what's causing the craziness with Louis Vuitton. Because we're like, why isn't it accessible?
Yeah, because the prices of Hermes are much better, aren't they? I mean, they're still
The
phenomenal.
makeup.
Much
Right.
better than Louis
But you
Vuitton.
can actually buy it. You can't even buy anything at Hermes. The enamel bracelets you can get.
So with these lipsticks, would you be interested in getting any of these for your channel, do you think?
No, just because no, it's nothing new under the sun. They're basically, other than the packaging, they're color extensions, aren't they? Really?
And it'd be better if they were coming with a collection. I don't know if we're going to find that out later, that there's an eyeshadow that goes with it.
Yeah, I
You know,
agree.
part of a set. That would interest me a bit more because these colours don't really scream at me at all, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree.
But we need a collection. Maybe this is just the first leak and we'll get more information. So it's
Probably is because holidays coming.
and they always have an eyeshadow around September, October, don't they? So maybe that's going to be the lipstick to go with it. Hopefully.
Agreed.
Anyone knows. You're only buying a clear lip balm from Hermes as a throwaway.
Right, exactly. The single bag that you've spent how much, Shelley, in line, waiting in line with your sales associate to qualify to buy?
The lip enhancer and the satin shade. Yeah, if I was going to get any
You'll
of those,
enjoy it.
I would get the satin shade. That one does look nice. That's pink shade infused with terracotta.
It does look very pretty. If you buy it, you'll enjoy the heck out of it.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. So Hermes lipsticks. Yeah, they are phenomenal formulas. I've never used one I haven't loved, to be fair. It is funny to say it's cheaper, isn't it? It's virtually free compared to Louis Vuitton. I remember
But
thinking,
if you're gonna spend too much on a bag, you'd prefer Louis Vuitton over Hermes.
yeah, because they're much more affordable, Louis Vuitton, aren't they, over Hermes?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Right. This is Laura Mercier, and we've got cream. I quite like this because it's a bronzer, a blush, and a highlighter, so at least it's covering the full face. But you're bored already, yeah?
I would probably get it, but I am so bored. I am
Yeah.
prying my eyelids open with a toothpick.
Does this appeal to anyone? And does anyone want to see it? Because I don't really review Laura Mercier.
I do. And I every time I review it, I'm like, she's so boring. And here's a new product.
Binks Cat. Have you got yours? Have you tried it?
Which
Is it
one?
out yet then? Yeah, available now. I didn't realize it was out now. It doesn't come to the UK for ages normally.
I will check. I didn't even know it was out. That's how immediately bored I am. I'm going to check.
Is it good? I do like the look of the colors on the fair one. I think they
I
look
like
like
the red one. I will get that if it's out, but I'm already bored. Let me see.
people, yeah.
I'm just checking Sephora. I mean, you could buy Laura Mercier anywhere else. No, she's got a new caviar stick. She's got a camouflage custom complexion perfector that's new, in case y'all didn't know.
Yeah,
It's not on
Prada.
Sephora yet.
It's not.
Not yet on Sephora.
It'll often release on the Laura Mercier US site and not the UK for months and months and months. I don't know why it takes so long. Sometimes it doesn't, but it can take forever. So,
I'm looking where it's available here in the US. What's it called? The
yeah, boring. Anyone think it's exciting? I do.
Glow Cream Face Palette.
Laura Mercier is really good at base products. This could be a really good. It's always thinking, will this be the Holy Grail? This could be the one.
It
And
could
then,
be. Yeah, it's Ulta has it, guys.
oh, you'll
Oh
have to
no,
let us know what it's
it's on
like.
sale at Ulta for how could it be on sale already at Ulta? It's on sale at Ulta, people.
How much is it then? It's $59.
$10 off.
Oh, that's not bad. Some of their products are good.
Why is
Yeah.
it $10 off?
Do you know what
Interesting.
we still don't have is those blushes. You know those two-tone blushes that you've got this year? We still don't have those.
And you're not missing them. Because
No.
why? Boring. The red one that I kind of like the look of, though it's for deep skin tones, is already gone.
Oh, is it?
Okay, so they're doing it, this product, this Bond Glow, sorry. They're doing it for skin tones.
Hmm. Yeah, exactly. So I'd get the lightest, and they do look like really good shades. Sometimes when they do lightest, I think they just don't work, but they look like they really would for me. So
Yeah, that's pretty.
it could become one of those ones that ends up used all the time, sits there and gets used on a daily. So I'll probably try it when it comes
I
in
will
about
too.
4 years, 5 years. Who knows? Try the yeah,
Troy's
the
Venota, yeah.
I've been I think I looked into those.
They're nice.
I haven't bought them, but I looked into them as in I was looking. It's hard to know where to stop when you're reviewing, isn't it? We're always having these conversations.
For
Do we
sure.
go one? Right, next. We're reaching nearly getting to the end of these other new ones. So Victoria Beckham just launched today.
I'm actually out. I'm actually out. I just can't wear blue, and I hate her sparkly liners.
I really like them, and I love blue.
I can't, I can only use liner in my waterline and above, and I don't have any lid space, and I look horrible in blue. Now, I buy things to review. I'm not a hobby channel, so I don't buy things that I'll like. I buy them to actually review, but I don't do justice reviewing this, so I'm skipping it. Just because so much is coming up that I'm going to have to buy.
Yeah, you can't review it if it looks bad on you. Just like I said with the Louis Vuitton red quads, even if I wanted to do it for review, I couldn't because I'd look like a vampire with those colors. It just, some things don't work. Whereas blue, I love blue. And we
And
do
I'm
have
terrible in blue, and there's so much coming up that I've got to buy, so I'm actually skipping this one.
yeah, was it Chanel?
Yeah, they did.
Did a blue this year and it was gorgeous. So I can compare it to that. So that'll be useful, I suppose. I do love a good blue liner. But saying about blue liners, I don't know if I've put it here, but we're getting new liners from Mature Beauty, and I think there's going to be a blue and a
Oh, I
green.
need to try those because I've heard how good they are.
The pencil case I was hoping was free with purchase, but no, it's more than the pencil. So to be fair, you do get things like I've just got exactly that shape free. If anyone saw my Kiko review, exactly the same shape, and it was free with my purchase. I'm not spend. I looked at it, though I'm not spending that. Sorry, but it is nice. I
No,
like that it's denim, and you could store all of your favorite Victoria Beckham pencils in it. So
or your pencils for school.
yeah, well that's
And your
what.
Birkin book bag.
Denim pencil case. Yeah, it's a bit expensive, isn't it? Let's be honest. But yeah, I'll definitely try the liner, even though I'm less excited now because I feel like Mature Beauty has slightly overtaken Victoria Beckham for me, which is a bit of a
Ooh,
surprise.
then I gotta try. I gotta try Mature Beauty.
And it's less money, easier to apply, longer lasting, dare I say it?
trying to think, didn't Victoria Beckham have a brighter blue for you?
Jeans. And
Katrina?
she's got a C something as well. So she's had a few.
Yeah, I
I
think,
think
yeah, Dr. No, I think there is one for you within the Victoria Beckham.
I think it said so on the website that this one is designed to complement jeans. So you could use jeans in the waterline and this then elsewhere. And when you
I
see,
actually like jeans. I bought jeans, but again, I can't put this in my waterline, so.
yeah, yeah, I ordered it today, so I will be reviewing it. It's hard to know where to put a single eyeliner, isn't it, in our reviews?
Really, I totally agree.
It's one of those ones that can sit on the desk a little bit too long because you can't do a whole video on one
Yep,
eyeliner.
yep.
Marc Jacob. Oh, I love the Marc Jacobs eyeliners. They are stunning. There's a really fun shade of blue from Marc Jacobs. I got the bright sort of what would be the description of it? It's almost like a sea blue or even lighter. Anyway, it's beautiful. Did you get any of his liners?
Marc Jacobs? I
Yeah,
don't think I did.
you didn't. Yeah,
I
no,
don't
they're
think I
really
did.
good. And I
I'll
just
get.
got the fun colours. I think I got a lilac-y one as well, and just fun
I
ones. I didn't.
agree with Ms. B Noodle. They're doing a lot of liners now. It's like, stop, let us catch up, please. You know.
I know there's a lot of colours. How many colours can you come out with?
I was reviewing all of them for a while, and then I stopped. And when you lose me, and I'm the most loyal thing in the world, when you lose me,
Yeah. I definitely wouldn't jump on them unless I love the color, that's for sure. I used to,
agreed.
but I wouldn't now.
Right, I used to too.
So
Oh,
this
Bobby Brown, another one that interests me.
not.
Tongue planted firmly in cheek.
Yeah. Blue liner on brown and blue eyes, definitely. Very nice.
This looks like a nice little collection.
Yeah, I like the look of these pens because Bobby Brown came out with some pens recently and I was so bored by the colors, but these immediately, there's a lilac-y one and there's that sage. I love sage. So I love the
He
look of
does
sage.
do a great, or they do. Obviously, it's not Bobby Brown herself, but they do a great shadow stick. They do.
They do. They're very easy, aren't they? I mean, I don't know about the multi-sticks unless the shade is like exceptionally unique. I don't think I'd bother, but I think I would get the violet chrome and the sage steel because
I'll get some of those. They look pretty.
they be pretty together as well.
They would be.
Yeah, because the last ones they just look boring for me. Again, it's the sort of thing I'll review it if I think the colors are a bit different.
Yeah, why are we getting no more lid lusters?
I
Bring
know,
back
I like
those.
lid listers. We haven't had a new one of those for a while, have we? Wasn't the last one that sapphire? Is it sapphire? Anyway, like a no, like a Wicked Green. You know the Wicked show, and it came
It
out around
was.
that.
Hmm.
Is that the last one?
We do. It was, I believe. Yeah, I think you're right.
So yeah, I mean the multi sticks. I've reviewed them a few times. I think they're brilliant formulas.
They are. I mean, they're really a reliable brand, like Laura Mercier. They're just a really reliable brand, but they're not very sexy. You got
Yeah, it's
Louis Vuitton for that. That's more sexiness than you could ever want.
one of those brands. If I did like a full Bobbi Brown review, it doesn't get any views, so I'd be more inclined to get one or two and add it into something else.
Agreed. Because you guys, whether you like it or not, Hannah and I have to think that way.
We do, yeah. Smudge the
Because
lilac.
we want to review makeup for you guys. We see it as our duty and our job. We also have to keep ourselves alive. So
I know there's some things we put out. I mean, I still do it because there's certain things I just enjoy doing and I take the hit. But certainly when we put a video out that gets low views, it affects the way YouTube then pushes our next video out and it pushes us down. So it's like trying to keep things steady. And yeah. But then I've
yeah, I don't
seen,
think people always realize how much we're juggling into every decision we make when we review.
yeah, so these would probably be added in with a few other things that may be a bit more interesting. And then you might find, ironically, that everyone's more interested in the Bobbi Brown than they are what they came to
You
watch.
can
And
never, it's really hard to figure out.
but that's a
That's
good
why
way.
I was saying that with the Louis Vuitton, Hannah, you could buy it all. And if 12 people have maxed out dad's credit card to do it, starting their channel, no one watches. And then
Yeah,
you're out £1,000.
yeah, it is frustrating.
Yes.
Yeah, I like gathering a few products and then doing one video of trying new
I'm
makeup.
liking that more and more lately.
It's more fun as well, isn't it?
It is.
Actually, that is my last slide. I was going
Oh,
to add slides in of Mature Beauty, but all I've got at the moment is one picture from Instagram. So you could go on Instagram and take a look on the Mature Beauty.
I gotta try one of those. I'm going to definitely do that.
But all they're doing is teasing the new colours at the moment. But
Cool.
I would save you money on Victoria Beckham and wait for the blue coming from Mature Beauty personally.
I've heard they're just wonderful, so I gotta do that too.
Yeah, I want to try the metallics as well.
Oh my gosh, Carrie, thank you. I have so much fun doing this. First of all, anytime I spend with Han is fun because I adore her, as you all do as well. And we're so happy that we found each other on this site as both friends and as work associates, right, Hannah? So we love
Yeah.
doing this. If you guys will be here, we'll do it whenever we accumulate. It's all your work, Han, not me. So whenever you accumulate, because you're doing so much, all this work, this foundation of this work is not me. It's all you, my friend. So credit where credit is due. But I just enjoy it so much being here.
Let me know, everyone, by the way, what you thought of the slideshow rather than the pictures. Did you
Was
find
it
it
easier for you, Hannah?
It's easier for me, definitely. It's a bit longer as in preparing it because all of them are made from scratch, but it's easier to present because I don't have to go looking through 60 pictures like we did with the last one and finding the right one and flicking in between. It's a lot easier. So like now,
I
if you say,
agree with Olivia. It's such a beautiful presentation. And it's not me. I can take no credit.
but yeah, I think that's a good way of doing it. Certainly, if we did more regular lives with the big drops rather than having 60 slides. I mean, I was gobsmacked I got that many last time, and that's because so much had happened. But obviously, we've done this one very quickly, so we could quite easily put together quick ones, just have a quick chat about what's going on. Because I wouldn't be surprised in a week's time if I've got the same amount. Because honestly, every time I refresh,
Oh, and we are in that time right now. We are in that time where they're just going to come fast and furious.
oh, thank you. I'm glad you like it.
It was beautiful. And I just had fun chatting with you all and chatting with you, Hannah. So yeah, I love this. If you
I
guys
will.
do, we'll keep doing it.
I will put them into a. I'll have to squish them into a box shape to put them on a post on the community post because it's the wrong size and it'll cut it off, I
Oh,
think. So it might get a
oh.
bit smaller. But I'll do that. I'll turn it into a box shape for you and I'll put it up there so you can, if you want to go back and have the slides. Okay.
So it's such a joy. We thank you guys for your time. And Hannah, thank you
Well,
for your time and your expertise in making this beautiful presentation. And I just got to sit here and chat. So how lucky am I?
oh, thank you. And yeah, Maria, we need to maybe you could
100%.
maybe you could join us for our next new release video. If this time works for you, I'm happy to go with 8 o'clock because you're
Totally.
clearly. If yeah, we could set it up. If this time works for you, let me know, and maybe we could do the three of us next time.
I would love it.
Yeah, that would be really good.
I would absolutely love it. Thank you so much, everybody. And I'm sure we're just going to all run out and buy that full Louis Vuitton collection.
Oh, there's loads more launches coming. There will be another 100 by the morning.
Oh, shit, 102.
Yep, I'll be a fun.
Thank you guys for being here. Thank you, Hannah.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Really good fun and lovely to get all your feedback on everything. It really is.
That's the truth. Bye,
Anyway,
everybody. Bye,
take
everybody.
care. Bye. Bye.
Bye.